What is going on, guys? Hope everybody had a great weekend. Just wanted to make a quick little video showing you guys all the setups that I was looking forward to. Now, these are the setups that I didn't go through most of them in my live stream, but after the live stream, I analyzed some of these pairs and some of the possible setups that could present themselves during this week. So far, I was able to get in on EURUSD and NZD. And I also think on GBPUSD, right? Wait, did I? No. Actually, GBPUSD is broken through this resistance. Anyways, I think I got in on EURUSD and NZD for today, right? So let me just show you guys a quick little. Why am I on the 15-minute time frame? So, quick little run that we're gonna do through all these setups. So, CADJPY, I was looking for sells. Why? Because first of all, we broke through these. This was a higher high and then became a higher high, and if we were to continue the uptrend, we were supposed to come back here and then just continue upwards, right? But that didn't happen. So instead, we broke beneath these the previous higher lows, and then we created lower highs. Not only that, we broke through this support as well, and we broke through with a very strong bearish momentum. So this indicates that for a short amount of time we might be going in a downtrend, right? So I'm looking for a retest. Okay, on CADJPY I was looking for a retest. I was hoping that today when the market opens up, it's gonna come back for a retest and then continue lower. That didn't happen yet, but it might during this week. Like I said, I'm looking forward to this setup. Nice little 3-to-1. So I'll be looking forward to this one. And same thing on AUDJPY. Support got broken, became a resistance, just waiting for a retest. Now on the EURUSD that I took today, so let me just go ahead and delete this. Okay, so when the market opened up, the market was on this red candle. When the previous week when the market closed, it was on this red candle. So we were moving between this a resistance and this support. So it was a channel, right? Now, if it had broken beneath or lower or below this support, I would have been looking for sells. And if it broke above this resistance, I'd be looking for buys, right? So that happened. The market broke above this resistance. I went down to the 15-minute time frame to confirm that. Now the market did come up, came back low beneath this resistance again, went back up. Now when I saw this green candle, this one, this green candle, I knew that the market had broken above. So what I did was I got in on this red candle. When it rejected, I got in on the rejection and somewhere over here. And my stop loss was just below, it was below this one. A 30 pip stop loss I had, I remember. Yeah, so beneath these equal lows. And my take profit was actually on this resistance. So this resistance is where my take profit was. So somewhere here, exactly over here on the previous resistance, which was 80 pips. My broker, I think it was 75 pips or 76, somewhere around that, because of the difference in the spreads. Other than that, a really good trade. Little 2-to-1, almost 3-to-1, but really good trade on EURUSD. So just a break and retest of structure, guys. This structure got broken, which was a resistance, came back for a retest, and that's it. And I took a trade on EURUSD, really nice, really good setup. Same thing on EUR NZD. So let me go back to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so we had a support, got broken, became a resistance for a while, got broken, became a support, right? It was gonna act as a support. So the market came here. Now it did go lower, almost hit my stop loss, so half of my stop loss, but it was a 25 pip stop loss, not something crazy. But this trade was 4.5 to 1, a really good trade. This was almost, yeah, instantly in profit. So when I opened the trade over here somewhere here, right? So instantly you can see 1 2 3 4 hours. Within 4 hours my take profit was hit, which was 100 pips on my broker. Over here it's 109, but on my broker it was like 99 98 pips. So this one was a really good trade, Euro NZD. Not only that, if you go to the 4 hour time frame, this was forming almost an upside down head and shoulder, right? So this was a really good indication that the market is going to go up for a while. Even if it does come back and continue lower, it doesn't matter. But this was a really good trade, Euro NZD and EURUSD. EURUSD did mess around for a little bit. It was a messy trade, but that's because it was moving within 2 channels, resistance and support. But other than that, really good trades. So NZD/JPY, I was still also same thing, almost on JPP, all of JPY pairs. Break of a support. Now looking for a retest. Didn't come there yet, but might come back during this week or today or tomorrow. I don't know. Same thing over here. Actually, oops, my bad. So on AUDCHF, we have broken through this support and this support, right? So I was looking for the same thing. So I could have actually sold over here. I was looking for 2 positions. So it would be just above these previous highs, and my take profit would be actually over here because there's a resistance which might act as a support. Now this was a really good trade, but I didn't take it because the market was coming back and doing a retest, and I was thinking in my head, I was thinking that the market is going to come back to this support, now acting as a resistance. And because this was a really strong support, you guys can see 1 2 3 4 5 so many times, right? It tried to break through but couldn't. So I was more comfortable selling here than I was over here because this didn't really act as a support. It was a resistance, yes, but it didn't really act as a support here. So in my mind, this was a weaker resistance, but it did end up giving more than 100 pips, I think, or more than 70, sorry. But I didn't really take this trade, even though I was looking forward to both these structures, but it's all good. I'm still looking to, now if it does break above this resistance, I'd be looking for a buy for a short period of time. I would be looking for a buy right here. My stop loss would be around 25 pips and my take profit will be here around 65 pips. Not bad, really good setup. So that's what I'm looking at on AUDCHF. And GBPUSD, actually GBPUSD, I think I took it this morning. No, I didn't. But what I was looking forward to was a break of this resistance, became a support, now broke through, was going to act as a resistance. I think I took this trade last week. I did. I took this, that's why it's on my chart. I took this trade last week. So I took this one. Why is it up here? It should be over here along with these 3. I took these 3 last week. So it came back for a retest right here. Came back for a retest, had my take profit of 73. I think on my broker was more than 65 pips because of the difference in the spreads. Other than that, it was a really good trade. Came for a retest immediately. uh, it rejected and immediately it was in profit, and it hit my take profit I think last night or this morning around I don't really remember what time, but it did hit my take profit this morning before the London session I think, or during the London session. I don't really remember, but I took this trade last week. It was open during the weekend, and yeah, that's it. Let me just go through one last pair. EURUSD. It wasn't something crazy, EURUSD, but I saw that EURUSD broke through this support, which was now going to be acting as a resistance, right? And I saw that EURUSD was having a hard time breaking through this resistance, and it was moving within this channel. So what I did, I took a small trade. Of, this was a really small trade, I think 30 pips or something. Yeah, 32 pips. But on my broker was like 28, 29. So took a sell over here, and nothing crazy. My take profit was here, even though it did go a little bit lower, but I was looking at this support. So this was one of, so I took 3 trades today, and one was from the last week, GBPUSD. So almost total of four trades, which hit our take profit. Now EURUSD, if it breaks above this, I would be looking for buys for a short time, but we also have a resistance here, so we'll see. But just a quick little trade on EURUSD. Now the trades I took last week, I'm gonna make a separate video on that, because I don't want this video to be longer than it needs to be. And yeah, that's it, guys. That's really it. Break and retest of horizontal structures, which is support and resistance. That's it. Didn't really use Fibonacci on these trades. Just support and resistance. That's all. So I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you do have any questions, please feel free to ask me in the comments. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.